Okay guys, so recently we of course found out that production on Venom has officially started, with a photo that highlighted Tom Hardy on set of the movie for day one, which of course was posted on Twitter. Now ever since then, there's pretty much been nothing other than the fact that a recent interview with Andy Serkis, who of course plays Ulysses Claw over in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and is one of the most famous motion capture, I guess you could say, actors slash artists out there, has went on and talked a little bit about some of the techniques out there. Well, in this interview, he just so happens to confirm that they will be using one of the same types of motion performance capture techniques that they use for his films. Now, this honestly took a lot of people by surprise, considering that means that Venom is going to be fully created with CG. It doesn't seem like there's actually going to be any sort of suit that Tom Hardy is wearing. Which honestly, I've seen a lot of people just hate on this idea, and honestly, I'm not too much against it if you really think about it. So let's backtrack a second. Tom Hardy can get to be pretty muscular. He can be pretty huge. The problem is, sometimes when you look at Venom, he's portrayed in a much bigger fashion. Like, bigger than a standard bodybuilder, but not as big as the Hulk. To create that, you would probably need CG. So it's the best way to go forward with it by using motion capture and translating what Tom Hardy is doing with the movie to what the final design is going to look like. Now, at the same time, they could go overboard with this, and what a lot of people are afraid of is something I've talked about before, is the fact that Venom might actually end up being a lot of mobile parts. You know, there's been rumors that he's going to be like this giant, like, goop of, I don't even know how to describe it, like almost like moving organic tissue or something, which could look very cool, but it's not necessarily going to look like the Venom we all know and love. Which that's, I think, where a lot of the hatred for this comes from, and I fully understand why that's there. But I say we hold on till we at least get the first image of what Venom is going to look like, and how he's going to at least look in motion with this motion capture technique. And I really wouldn't be surprised if we got our first teaser at it sometime this spring. I know it's still a far way off, but it's better than nothing.